In the tranquil embrace of a cozy evening, the air glistened with anticipation and love in the home of Ashanti and Nelly. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm golden hue across their living room, the couple found themselves enveloped in a bubble of excitement and hope. After the joyful arrival of their first child, they were ready to expand their family, and Ashanti had just discovered she was pregnant again. But this time, their hearts yearned for a baby girl. Ashanti and Nelly had always shared a deep connection, built on mutual respect, laughter, and dreams. Their first child had brought them immeasurable joy, and they often spoke about how wonderful it would be to have a daughter. They envisioned her running through their garden, her laughter echoing against the walls of their home, and they could almost see her twirling in a pretty dress, the sunlight dancing in her hair. As Ashanti sat on the couch, cradling her growing belly, she felt a mixture of emotions. The thrill of new life surged through her, but there was also a hint of anxiety. Would their second child be a girl? Would she embody the spirit of her mother, filled with creativity and kindness? Ashanti looked at Nelly, who was busy preparing a celebratory dinner, and felt a surge of gratitude. They were in this together, and whatever the outcome, their love would be the foundation upon which their children would grow. That evening, as they gathered around the dinner table, Ashanti suggested they take a moment to pray. Nelly nodded in agreement, understanding the significance of this ritual in their lives. With hands clasped, they bowed their heads, and Ashanti began to speak softly. "Dear God," she started, her voice steady yet filled with emotion. "We come to you with open hearts, grateful for the blessing of our first child. As we embark on this journey to welcome another little one into our family, we ask for your guidance and love. If it is your will, we hope for a baby girl who will bring joy and light into our lives." Nelly squeezed Ashanti's hand, reflecting on the words they both longed to express. "We promise to nurture her with love, to teach her about kindness, and to support her dreams," he added, his voice filled with conviction. "May she grow up in a home where laughter is abundant, and her spirit can soar." The couple continued to pray, sharing their hopes and dreams for their future daughter. They envisioned her exploring the world, learning, and growing, and they prayed that she would be healthy and happy. Their words wove a tapestry of hope, binding them closer together. As the prayer concluded, Ashanti felt a wave of peace wash over her. The act of sharing their hopes with one another and with God had brought clarity to her heart. Regardless of the gender, they would welcome this child with open arms and a loving spirit. In the days that followed, Ashanti and Nelly embraced the journey of pregnancy with enthusiasm. They decorated the nursery in soft shades of pink and lavender, filled with books and toys that would inspire imagination. Each day, they discussed names, reflecting on the significance of each one, from classic to unique, always returning to the idea of a name that would carry strength and beauty. They also reached out to their close friends and family, sharing the news of Ashanti's pregnancy. The overwhelming support they received was heartwarming. Friends organized celebrations and offered advice, sharing their own experiences of parenthood. This community surrounding them reinforced their belief that love and support would shape their children's lives in profound ways. As the months passed, Ashanti's belly grew, and so did their excitement. Each ultrasound brought them one step closer to meeting their little one. They cherished these moments, often imagining what their daughter would be like, her personality, her interests, her laughter. Finally, the day came when Ashanti felt the first gentle kicks of their baby girl. Each flutter was a reminder of the miracle of life and the power of their prayers. With every kick, the couple felt more connected, more in tune with the life growing inside Ashanti. In the end, it didn't matter whether their second child was a girl or a boy. What mattered was the love they carried and the family they were building together. Ashanti and Nelly's prayer was not just for a baby girl, it was for a future filled with love, laughter, and the bonds that would last a lifetime. Their journey was just beginning, and they were ready to embrace every moment of it.